Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be going through a leg routine, part of a muscle growth program. We're going to be starting off with back squats, then we're going to move to leg curls, leg extensions, leg press, and we're going to hit a little bit of your shoulders. So, starting off with back squats, what you want to do is you want to position yourself underneath the bar. You can do high squats or low squats. My preference is a little bit lower, so on the lower upper trap. Basically, you want to make sure that you get a tight grip on the bar. So just push up, kind of stabilize yourself. So you want to make sure, just kind of hold it for a couple seconds. When you go down, you want to make sure you abduct your knees. So this is going to allow your hips to kind of sink down a little bit lower. Keep your back straight. Make sure you're really engaging your glutes, your quads. And then you're just going to squat down, pushing those knees out. Right about here, and then push up. Another thing too is bracing. You really want to brace yourself when you are going down, so that means breathing in, pushing the air out, but not releasing it. So what this does is it really helps stabilize the spine when you go down. So generally speaking, when you have longer femurs, you generally want to have a wider stance. This will allow your femur to kind of get the full kind of depth, because what happens is that the femur will hit the acetabulum, which is the kind of front rim of the hip socket. So by widening out your legs a little bit more, it's going to allow you to get a little bit deeper without kind of getting that, that arch that some people get with a deep squat. If you have shorter extremities, or you're kind of on the shorter side, you can kind of pull off having your feet a little bit closer, stance a little bit closer together and everything like that. So next thing we're going to go through and do leg curls. So basically what you want to do is, again, for demonstrative purposes, we're going to go a little bit lighter. So kind of lay on your stomach, grab the handles, make sure you keep your hips in contact with the bench or with the machine the entire time, just to prevent any sort of excess lumbar compression on the spine, so the lumbar spine. Basically, you're going to bring your knees, or bring your legs, your lower legs, all the way up to your butt, your glutes. Come all the way down, but try not to hyperextend, so control the weight on the way down. This will protect your knees if you are doing an excessive amount of weight or a high volume. And since this is a muscle growth program, that you're probably going to be doing a little bit heavier weight. So up high, down low, and you want to do about 12 to 15 of these. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, so since the hamstring is a multi-joint muscle, there is lengthening and extension going on at the same time. So when you're laying down, you're really going to get a lot of lower hamstring activation with this, because that's where most of the shortening is kind of happening. So moving on, we got leg extensions. So we went through in one of the previous videos and kind of demonstrated this one, but all you want to do is just kind of keep your chest up, grab a hold of the handles, and essentially all you're going to do is extend your legs out. Make sure you bring all the way down, all the way to the top, hold it for a couple seconds, and bring it right back down. Up high, down low, high, down low. And you want to do about, again, same thing, about 12 to 15 of these. If you're going a little bit heavier, maybe a little bit less reps, 10 to 12 is okay too. So about there. And always focus on your breathing. Make sure that you are not holding your breath and you are kind of breathing throughout the entire movement with any exercise that you do. Okay, so next movement we got are leg presses. So with this one, you're gonna find a wide variety of different machines for leg presses. This one is a little bit different. It's a little bit more horizontal as opposed to some of the ones that are more vertical where you're more lying on your back, but same idea. Basically, you want to position your feet kind of shoulder width apart, and when you do push out, you do want to kind of push your knees out on the way down. So as you bring it down closer to your hips, you want to push them out. This will create more glute activation, and then when you push, kind of bring them together, fully extended, and down, and then we're going to do about 8 to 10 of these as well. So here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And with all leg press machines, they all are adjustable, so make sure that it's close enough to where you are getting that full shortening with your hips and with your glutes too. So next movement we're going to go do are lateral raises. So this is more for, again, your shoulders, your mid delt. So what you're going to do is you want to slightly flex your hips, and we're going to move through the scapular plane, which means that your elbows are slightly bent, arms slightly in front, and then just going to bring it up like this. 2, and this one 12 to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. Alright, so we went through one set for all of these. Generally speaking, you want to do about 3 sets just to kind of start off with. 2 sets if you're really just beginning. Then each week you want to increase the sets maybe to like 4, 5, 6 at the most, and then you usually want to move into a deload. So during this deload, you cut the reps, you cut by half, and then you cut the sets by about 1 to 2, reduce the weight a little bit, and then you kind of proceed. But we'll go over that at another date. But thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.